How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Duggers and Digettes, welcome back to some more Monster Hunter Double Cross weapon breakdown. Now today, we're going to be breaking down the Brave Charge Blade. Now first and foremost, ladies and gents, boy, I repeat, I do not know a whole lot or practically anything at all when it comes to the Charge Blade, so please bear with me. I'm trying my best. I consulted a whole lot of friends and I had them break it down for me, and hopefully you guys are going to have sufficient information given to you from this video so that way you can understand what your weapon can and cannot do when in Brave mode. With that disclaimer out of the way, let's get into it. So, as far as buttons go, your X combo is still there, where you would press your, X, 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 whatever, and end off with the nice roundhouse slash. One thing I will note is that you can still do your X and A to go into it, much like a standard sword and shield could do. Now, speaking of buttons, your A button, where you would do your charge slash, you cannot actually do that yet. That charge slash has been relegated to the Brave attack, so if you were to use Brave A, you could then do your charge attack to give yourself some extra files. The shield thrust attack that you can do by pressing X and A after any standard X combo is also still there. Remember, you can use your shield thrust to inflict greater damage depending if you have a colored shield or not, but we'll get to that colored shield business in a hot second. Moving over to the axe portion, in order to actually become one with the axe, you must first use Brave and then R. Once in there, your X combos and your A combos, everything is pretty standard. Everything is still there. You can still do your super burst by pressing X and A together. Granted, you need the files, of course, but everything is fine and dandy. So honestly, when it comes down to it, when it comes to buttons, for the most part, the only thing you're really losing in Brave mode for the Charge Blade is your charging slash with the A button. With the buttons out of the way, let's go over to the Brave attacks. Now, in sword mode, you have two Brave attacks. You have Brave and X. It'll give you a roundhouse, roundhouse slash, I guess you could say, with your sword. Then you have Brave and A, which we discussed, that will give you your charge attack. Now, if you use Brave and R, that will switch you into the Axe mode. Once in the Axe mode, you have Brave and X, which will just nice little quick up slash. Brave and A, which is your round slash, aka your standard A attack. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I will note, however, that Brave and X, when in the Axe mode, gives you the most meter. Now with all that out of the way, let's go and get some Brave meter, which you can see that is directly above my name and just underneath the clock there. And we're going to fill that gauge up and we'll go into Brave mode, and I will show you the things that you can do with your Charge Blade once you go into Brave mode. Okay, now that we have the meter, in Brave mode, the Sword and Shield mode will allow you to actually do your charge attack after any shield thrust. Now you remember the shield thrust, right? So if you do X, X, X and A, and then A, you have your charge slice. Good stuff. You can also transform into your axe mode by just pressing R and X per usual. And while you're in sword mode, you have that really nice guard point dash. I mean, look at it, guys. Holy moly. On top of that, you will be giving a blue shield as opposed to the red one you would normally get outside of Brave mode. Now this blue shield will increase the axe damage, file damage, and your blocking capabilities. When in axe mode, your A attack can be comboed infinitely. Pressing X and A will do the AED or the Ultra, which uses all your vials and does damage based on how many you have charged. Holding down and pressing the X button while performing the AED will cause it to perform the ED instead, which only uses one file and is still very powerful. Now guys, with all that being said, that's practically everything I have for you in terms of the Charge Blade. Again, I'm not the most adept person with the Charge Blade, so if there are some things that I'm missing, please let me know. And if you'd like to help other people in the chat who are still scratching out what they can and cannot do, and if you know the answer to it, please let them know. And by all means, let me know what you would like to see next in terms of your weapon. And with that being said, everyone, take care. It's been your boy.